So in this video, we're going to talk about portion size because it's probably the portion size that got us in trouble if we are not healthy right now, if we're carrying some extra weight, or maybe we're undernourished and we were just not feeling good. So I want to go over portion size. You can always use your hand as your guide. However, I like to kind of give visuals, examples, because everybody has a different hand size. So, but women, or if you have your wife, men, if you have your wife or your partner, basically what this looks like is this is the size of a cup. This is the size of a tablespoon from here to here, this part of the thumb. This size is the finger, is from here is a teaspoon, and this size right here is about 3 ounces, and 1 ounce is about, I would say a circle in here. That's about the size, or if you pour something, it'll kind of just sit in the palm of your hand. So that's what it looks like. Now, if you're trying to get a visual, it's like, well, what does that look like? So when you're on this type of eating plan, your vegetables are pretty much unlimited. You really can't go wrong with having too many vegetables. Of course, you're not going to be having a lot of corn, because we are eliminating the corn. You're basically going to have a lot of green vegetables, and squash and broccoli and kale and cauliflower. One of my favorites is Brussels sprouts. Love Brussels sprouts and cabbage. So those are, some of my favorites, along with anything that's green. So you pretty much can have those unlimited. So what about fruit? So most of the fruits, you have your list there of, you're probably going to have a couple servings of fruit a day. If you're a female, if you're a male, you probably can even get away with 3 servings of fruit. So 3 cups, what does that look like? It basically looks like the size of a tennis ball. That's a cup. Now, as far as a fish goes, if you think about the size of a checkbook, that's the serving for your fish. It's about 4 ounces. If you're having chicken, if you're having turkey, if you're having bison, if you're having beef, in any of those types of animal products, you're going to go with the size of a deck of cards. So that's what 3 ounces looks like. Now, I'm trying to think of some other good examples of what does 1 ounce look like if you're doing sauces, or those of you that can tolerate cheese, or if you're using almond cheese or cashew cheese. 1 ounce basically looks like 4 little dice, or the size of a domino, just to give you an idea. So you don't have to measure everything just by eyeballing things. You're going to get really good with this. And in the beginning, if this is a new way of eating for you, I do encourage people to track their food so that they get an idea how many calories they're consuming, how many grams of protein, how many grams of fat, how many grams of carbs. That'll kind of open, it's an eye-opener for many people. Some of you are under-eating, some of you are overeating and undernourished. So using MyFitnessPal is an awesome modality to use to help you with that. So I'm just trying to think of some other ideas that I jotted here. Oh, you can have dark chocolate. So I get 100% dark chocolate. Most of you are probably going to start at 70% and increase to 80, 90%, and 100, because it is bitter. So what does that look like? Well, do you remember what the little boxes of dental floss look like? Or the size of, it's a little bit bigger than the size of a matchbox. So that's what your, the quantity for dark chocolate looks like. And if you're having nut butters, almond butter, cashew butter, walnut butter, the different butters, not peanut butter, you don't want to have peanut butter, you are looking at the size of, it's usually a couple tablespoons. So you're looking at about the size of a golf ball. So those of you that maybe are having like maybe an apple with a little bit of almond butter, that's what it should look like, the size of a golf ball, because I used to dip my almond butter, or not dip my almond, dip my apples in almond butter. So just kind of to give you an idea and a visual what serving size look like. So there you go. Now you know what it looks like. You have an idea, and you're going to make sure that you're not overeating. All right, hope that helps, and I will catch you on the next video.